Hi family, and welcome to A Vegan Womb is a Magical Womb. Basically, after I published my book called A Vegan Vagina is a Magical Vagina, which is now on Amazon, once I published my cookbook, I decided to make a vegan channel. And the reason I'm making this vegan channel is because I remember when I started my vegan journey and it was different things that I just had trouble making. Now, tonight we're not going to be making anything fantabulous. It's not going to be anything difficult. It's something pretty simple. My last video, I was sharing items that you can buy at Trader Joe's. And also items you can buy at Sprouts. And so I'm going to be introducing some of those items to you tonight. Basically going to be me just cooking a simple meal. All of it is gluten and sugar free. Gluten free, sugar free, soy free, all free. Okay. So let me get started on the meal. So I'm going to be making some vegan steaks, and what I'm going to do is introduce you to some of the steaks that I do get at or shall I say the meat substitutes that I get at Trader Joe's and Sprouts. Well, actually Sprouts, because Trader Joe's don't have these particular ones. Basically, these are basically breakfast sausages. And so I say sausages, but they're patties. But if you look at those, you can see. And I actually tried these. These are really damn good. These are good. They taste just like meat. I'm about to learn how to make some vegan eggs because I don't like to buy stuff out of stores, like already made eggs. I don't like to buy my eggs already made the vegan style. So I'm going to be creating some eggs out of flaxseed. So I'll let you guys join me on that journey. And these are really good. They're soy free, sugar free, and they're really crunchy. They taste just like chicken. These are actually mushrooms that taste like chicken. These are really delicious. I mean, they taste just like fried chicken. And when you cook them, I would air fry them. When I first started buying these, I air fried them, and they just puff up and they be so juicy and delicious, you guys. And then we have the mushroom steaks. And so these are also steaks, the Mexican seasoning on it. So these are actually very delicious. I love these. I make these with like mac and cheese and all of that. And the thing about these, you can fry them as well. Whatever you want to do with these, you can cut them up, make them into breakfast sausages, them up for breakfast, having steak and eggs. Though I've been eating these for dinner when I feel like I need some meat in my life. And then we have these. These have absolutely no batter on them. So these I usually fry. And the steaks I fry as well. So I fry the steaks and then I fry these because as far as I'm concerned, it just tastes better. And I fry these usually with onions and whatever other little thing I want to put in there. Put some cilantro over. I done made this into taco meat. Grind it up after it's cooked and make it into taco meat. But it's all gluten free, soy free. And then we have the regular steaks. This is without the Mexican seasonings. But these things are bomb, you guys. These are just everything. These are just regular classic. So if you knew how to cook steak before you were vegan, as far as sauteing your onions, making it with gravy, however you make your steak, you can do the exact same things with these. Put them on the grill, barbecue them, all of that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and cook me these tonight because I ate the chicken ones the other day. I'm actually about to go on a cleanse because as you guys can see, I done put on a little weight. I'm looking a little top heavy. I got a lot of junk in my trunk and, my breasts look like silicone. But, baby, we're going to work it out because my New Year's starts during the spring. So I have plenty of time to get in the gym. I'm going on a cleanse tomorrow to where I'm going to flush my body out. So right now my body weight is actually 160. So I'm thinking by the end of February, I would like to be at 145. 140 to 145 at the most. So let me get started on the meal because that is what we're here to do. I've been vegan. What's so cool is I've been vegan for like 6 years now, you guys, and it is just the best lifestyle choice I've ever made. But my husband used to tell me, baby, if you're not careful, you could be a fat vegan too. And so just washed my hands, got it all together so I can get started on this meal. Let me show you some groceries that I bought today. And these noodles are made with chickpea, which is very compatible with my blood type and all of that good stuff. Or I'll be making these noodles. And these are more like top ramen noodles. This I usually use more so for like macaroni and cheese and things like that. When I want to get my mac and cheese on. And then I'll use this. This is actually a vegan cream cheese. And this is a brand of cookies, you guys, that I like to buy. Now, I normally won't eat sugar. This has 8 grams of sugar, but this brand has other cookies with no sugar, and they're all gluten-free. And these actually remind me of, remember the Mother's cookies back in the day? We used to get the Mother's cookies, and the Mother's cookies would have like the pink animal cookie type deals with the frosting on them. That's exactly what these taste like. And I mean, if you need a sugar rush, oh, this is going to give you a sugar rush. They're made with coconut sugar, but they also have a touch of powdered sugar, and that's the 8 grams that you're getting. And yeah, that's all of that. I've used up all of my grapeseed oil, so I'll be using olive oil tonight. And I always make sure all of my stuff is organic. They're just regular steaks. They're like just steaks. They smell like meat though. That's the thing. They smell like meat. So these are already pre-seasoned. They're already seasoned with like the sea salt and whatever they put in there, the garlic. So they have like a seasoned smell to them already, though I like to put my own seasonings, of course. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut up 1 onion. So for these steaks tonight, I'm not going to do a whole lot. I'm just going to put a little sea salt that I buy at Trader Joe's. And then a little garlic powder. And you know, as black folks, we always have to have color in our food. So I always add like a little paprika and a little extra. Just for a little bit of more top color. It gives it a little crisp too. And so they're sizzling up over here, as you can see. They're doing their thing. And so while they're doing that, I'm going to finish cutting up the onion. You know, we have to be on our P's and Q's and dotting all of our I's and crossing our T's in regards to our health, in regards to the way we're thinking, in regards to the way that we're eating. We got the onions all chopped up. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Don't it smell good? I usually don't put the onions in until the meat is almost done. That way my onions don't overcook, okay? And so what I'm going to do is just start getting my noodles ready right now. So I'll be adding my water for my noodles. The steaks have already gotten a little crispy on one side, but I'm going to get them a little bit browner. I just flipped them over, but I'm going to brown them a little bit more on the other side. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lid over the pot so that they can cook, you know, just really cook good. So two of these little noodles is usually enough for me. So after 2 noodles, even if I eat the noodles by themselves, I'm usually full after just 2. As you can see, here go the steaks. They're nice and brown. I don't want to get it too close to my computer and have oil popping. But yeah, I don't know if you can see those, but yeah. So we're going to go ahead and let that, you know, continue to cook. The water for my noodles should be boiling in a minute. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my onions to the meat because the meat is almost done. So I'm gonna get the onions in there, then get them sauteed. Because I did season the meat, so now the onions are gonna mix with the seasonings, mix with the sauteed seasonings and add extra flavor to the onions. And of course, I'm black, so I'm gonna add some extra seasonings to the onions. Let the onions go ahead and cook a little bit. I like my onions a little bit crunchy. And so I'm going to let them cook a little bit. And then after the onions cook a little bit, then I'm going to add my cilantro. The cilantro will be going on top of the meat as well as in the noodles with the onions. And then I have my cream cheese for the noodles. I think I already showed you that. Have cream cheese. Actually, I think I have one of these that are already open, so I'm going to use that. So happy to be getting a video out for my vegan channel. Trust and believe it has been my intent the whole time. Normally what I would do is I would come in here and I would cook a meal, a vegan meal, and right after I'm done cooking it, I'll think, dang, I should have recorded that. So I did that like 100 times. I could have recorded that and added content to my vegan channel though. And so I'm about to drain the noodles. Noodles are drained. I take my little handy spatula here and I scoop out my cream cheese into the pot. And then I just take my spoon and I start to stir it in. I keep my heat on so that the cream cheese can melt as I stir. So now the noodles are nice and cheesy and garlicky and I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some of my cilantro in here. Mix your cilantro in really good. Get it all nice and yummy, yummy, yummy. So here are our steaks right now. The onions are nice and brown and crispy, as you can see. So I like my onions crunchy, so I took my steaks out and I'm going to let my onions cook a little bit longer. So while my onions are getting crunchy, I'm going to go ahead and start plating my food. And keep in mind, everything I eat is soy-free, sugar-free, gluten-free. So I'm never going to cook anything on my channel that has anything bad in it. But I like to put a little bit of this ranch on my steak. And then I put the onions. So you guys don't judge me how I'm eating my food either. And then after my onions are a little crunchy, I take them and I put them surrounding the steak and surrounding the noodles. Because plating is everything. I like for my food to look delicious before I eat it. Because I'm just going to cover up the rest of the food because I shall be coming back after I watch my movie. But you guys, this is the finished look. And let me go ahead and taste the noodles. Get some of those onions in there with them noodles. And some of that cilantro. Let's see. The only thing these noodles need is a dab of lemon juice. But they're delicious. So now I'm going to try the steak. It's nice and tender. And grab some of the onions to put with the steak. See what this do. Mmm. 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 Baby, I tell you guys, when I found these steaks, it was lights out. When I found these steaks, I was like, okay, thank you, Spirit, because they're actually really good and they don't have anything bad in it. The majority of the food that you find out there for vegans, they either have soy in them, gluten, salt, not, instead of sea salt, and 100,000 other things that you probably can't even pronounce. The ingredients that they put in most of the vegan choices in the grocery stores, it's bad. Half of the vegan food out there is toxic because it's full of soy. Soy causes cancer. It's full of gluten. Gluten prevents your body from absorbing nutrients. The list goes on. It's just the list goes on. I don't even have to sit here, but you guys, it's very nice to be able to sit here and eat a meal, fettuccine, girl, baby, and don't have to worry about any health issues. And you might have to worry about getting fat eating pasta all the time, but mm, 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 mm. And it's so cheesy. Oh my God. That cream cheese, you guys, do not sleep on that cream cheese. It's good for bagels, anything, but I'm just so glad to have finally gotten a video out on my channel. I hope you guys like the video. Leave me a comment on what else you would like to see me cook. Please like, comment, and subscribe. A vegan vagina is a magical vagina. Ashe.